Now we're going to use a very beneficial tool called the Hole tool. So let's change the name and let's call it Hole tool so we know which assignment this is. In case you ever have to look it up again, you can find it in all your saved assignments because Tinkercad automatically saves everything. Let's take a box tool again. I'm only using this because it's easy to demonstrate with. I want to make it much bigger, so I'm pulling it from the sides and I'm pulling it from the top. Okay. I might move it a little bit center. I want you once again to look at these hidden lines on the inside. Those are showing us the other side of the cube and the height of the cube. Okay. So what I'd like to do is put a round hole through the center of the cube. I could do this two ways. I could click on this cylinder that is already marked as a hole, but I will try it with this one first. So we're going to work with work planes today. So let's click on the work plane and bring a work plane right here to the front. So if you turn it around, you could see that there's a work plane on the front of my cube. Okay. I'm going to pick up the cylinder, and as you can see, it assumes this work plane is now the bottom. So my cylinder goes directly on it in the direction that I would like it to go in. I'm going to extend the length of my cylinder. Okay. Push up this shapes. Then I'm going to click on this arrow and push it all the way through. So if I turn, I can see that I have part of the cylinder on one side and part of the cylinder coming out the back. Okay. I'm going to select both of these right now, and I'm going to align them. I want to make sure this cylinder is in the middle. So I'm going to align it in the middle here and on the middle here. And I know now it's right in the center. Okay. The next thing I have to do is click on my cylinder and choose this color, which it says change to hole. Okay. Now, before it makes a hole, I have to select everything and click on the group button. I'm going to click on shape. Oh, let me tilt it a little bit. Maybe that'll get rid of the work plane. Click on a work plane, and my other work plane is removed once I do that. And you can see I have a cylinder-shaped hole in the cube. Maybe let's do one on the top now. Okay. This time maybe we'll put a square hole through it. So what I'm going to do is take a work plane and put it on top. Take my square and put it on top. Click on the white little square and make it really tall. Minimize it. Push that right through. Now let's see, did it go all the way through? Yeah, it did. I could see it on the bottom. So I used this cone shape to push it all the way through. I'm going to rotate it back to the front, select this, align it so I can make sure it's in the center. Okay. Now I'm just going to click on the inner square, click on whole, oopsies, undo, 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 undo. Oh boy. Unselect everything. Click on the inner square, choose change to whole. Now select everything. Now group it. And I'm going to tilt it a little bit, bring my work plane over, and delete this work plane. So what do I have now? I have a cube with a cylinder-shaped hole and a square-shaped hole. How about we turn it to this side? Take another work plane, put it right here. Let's try this polygon. Normally my polygon would go up and down, but now that I have a work plane, it'll go sideways. Extend it, make it super long by pulling on the center square to make it long. Use the cone to push it through. I can even see it already. It's on the back. I'm going to click to the front. That's not the front, is it? The right side is what I want to see. I'm going to select it all. I'm going to align this. Center, center. I'm going to select it all again. I'm going to group it. Oopsies, undo. I forgot something important. I have to change this to the whole. Then I could group it all. Sorry for my cough. It's allergy season. Group it. Tilt this a little bit. Take the work plane off. And now there's holes on every single side. It's like one of those toys from when you were little. Okay? Screenshot this and then screenshot the front by clicking on front. Screenshot the top. Screenshot the right. And then turn it, oopsies, turn the cube so I can see the front, right, and top. And insert all those picture screenshots into your document.